What truly destroys someone who tried to hurt you isn't revenge, it's indifference. Think about it. When you act like they never existed, it shakes something deep inside them. People who want to see you broken crave a reaction. They want your anger, your tears, your desperate explanations. They feed on the chaos they create. But when you stay calm, when you walk away without a word, without drama, without any proof of pain, you take away the only thing they wanted, your attention. And that silence, that quiet strength, becomes their greatest defeat. Because indifference says something powerful. You never had control over me. Imagine someone betrays you, disrespects you, tries to make you small, and instead of fighting, you rise above it. You smile, you live. You keep going as if nothing happened. That simple act of moving on with dignity is the heaviest blow you can deliver. Your absence becomes the punishment. Your peace becomes their humiliation. In life, people expect explosions. They expect shouting matches, revenge posts, and angry messages. But when you give them nothing, you mirror their failure back to them. You become untouchable. The Stoics understood this truth long before modern psychology ever named it. Over 2,000 years ago, Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it." And today, psychologists confirm it. Emotional control is power. The moment you master your reaction, you master the situation. Because while they wanted to see you lose control, you show them composure, grace, and silence. The real revenge isn't retaliation. It's showing the world the blow never even touched you. Indifference destroys more than any insult could. The one who hurt you waits for signs of your pain, but your peace is proof of their failure. They want to be the center of your storm, but when you walk away quietly, you make them irrelevant. They wanted influence over your emotions, but you take that away by refusing to play the game. Every manipulator wants validation, to know they mattered enough to disturb your peace. But when you stop reacting, stop explaining, stop caring, you cut that cord forever. Silence becomes a mirror reflecting their insignificance. Your calm makes their noise meaningless. That's when the real punishment begins, not from your words, but from your absence. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." You don't need to prove anything. Your calmness is your attack, and your absence is your answer. Imagine someone who betrayed or humiliated you expecting a battle, but finding only emptiness where drama should be. That emptiness eats at them. They wanted war, you gave them nothing. And nothing can be more powerful. The truth is, your success becomes their ultimate defeat. They expected you to fall apart, but you rise higher. You smile brighter. You grow stronger. Every goal you achieve screams a silent message: you failed to break me. There's nothing more painful for a bitter soul than watching someone they tried to destroy become untouchable and happy. Your glow becomes their regret. Contempt is an invisible weapon, and it always wins. Anger still keeps you connected. Hate still gives them space in your mind. But contempt? Contempt erases them completely. It's the quiet decision that they no longer exist in your story. A manipulator doesn't fear hate, he fears being forgotten. Epictetus said, "Evil is not fought with shouting, but with silence." That silence becomes unbearable for those who crave control. Self-control, in truth, is the highest form of strength. People think control means dominance, but real control is internal. You have power over your mind, not outside events. That's what Marcus Aurelius taught. The manipulator wants to see you angry because that means he still matters. But when you respond with grace, with calm coldness, you reclaim your power. That's not passivity, it's mastery. The greatest battles are fought in silence, and the greatest warriors never announce victory. When you choose silence over reaction, you shift the balance completely. Absence without explanation is the quietest form of torture. If you fight, they can argue. If you explain, they can twist your words. But if you walk away with no closure, no drama, you leave them alone with their guilt. Seneca once warned, "Do not argue with fools. Their words are traps for your dignity." When you simply vanish from someone's world, you leave them imprisoned by their own behavior. What once looked like a victory for them becomes a haunting reminder of what they lost. At first, they may laugh at your silence thinking they've won, but time has its own justice. Your stillness grows heavier with each passing day. Doubt creeps in, then guilt, then regret. They replay every moment, every word, wondering why you didn't fight back. And that's when realization hits. The silence wasn't weakness, it was power. Marcus Aurelius compared time to a river. If you wait long enough, he said, you'll see the body of your enemy float by. You don't need to act. Time itself reveals everything. Your indifference is the seed, and time is what makes it bloom. The greatest revenge will always be peace. When you stop chasing, stop proving, stop explaining, you rise to a level where no one can reach you. The one who hurt you expected chaos, but what he gets is worse. The realization that he was never important. A strong person doesn't shout. They don't post. They don't beg. They just stop looking back. That quiet strength terrifies those who live off attention. Because while they wanted you broken, you became whole. While they wanted you reactive, you became centered. In the end, the person who hurt you isn't defeated by your anger, but by your calm. So here's the lesson. Never let someone pull you into their chaos. Silence is not weakness, it's strategy. Keep your peace sacred. Protect your energy. Let your absence speak louder than any confrontation ever could. The real victory is walking away with dignity, smiling while they crumble under their own actions. And here are the tips. 1. When someone disrespects you, pause before reacting. Your silence will say everything. 2. Focus on rebuilding, not revenge. Your growth is the answer. 3. Never explain your boundaries to those who benefit from breaking them. 4. Remind yourself daily that indifference is freedom. 5. Remember your peace is not negotiable. Whoever tried to hurt you loses the moment you stop caring. Because in the end, strength isn't loud, it's calm, composed, and silent. And nothing destroys a manipulator more than the one who walks away smiling.